I'm sorry to drag you back for further questioning, Mr. De Winter, but you've heard the statement of Mr. Tabb. I wonder if you can help us in any way.
I'm afraid not.
Can you think of any reason why there should be holes in the planking of the late Mrs. De Winter's boat?
Well, of course I can't think of any reason.
Has anyone ever discussed these holes with you before?
Well, since the boat has been at the bottom of the ocean, I scarcely think that likely.
Mr. De Winter, I want you to believe we all feel very deeply for you in this matter, but you must remember that I don't conduct this inquiry for my own amusement.
That's rather obvious, isn't it?
I hope that it is. Well, since Mrs. De Winter went sailing alone, are we to believe that she drove those holes herself?
Well, you may believe what you like.
Can you enlighten us as to why Mrs. De Winter should have wanted to end her own life?
I know of no reason whatever.
Mr. De Winter, however painful it may be, I have to ask you a very personal question. Were relations between you and the late Mrs. De Winter perfectly happy? Were relations between you and the late Mrs. De Winter perfectly happy?
I won't stand this any longer, and you might as well know now. It's my wife. She's fit.
We'll adjourn till after lunch. Mr. De Winter, I presume you'll be available for us then?
I told you should have had some breakfast. You're hungry. That's what's the matter with you.
Mr. Frith thought you might like to have some lunch from the house and sent me with it.
Oh, that's fine, man. And can you pull around the corner?
Very good, sir.
Awfully foolish to have me fainting like that.
Nonsense. If you hadn't fainted like that, I'd have really lost my temper.
Darling, please be careful.
Darling, if you wait here a few moments, I'll see if I can find old Frank.
Of course, darling. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right.
Sure? Here. Try a spot of this. Do you good.
Thank you.
Are you all right?
Yes, of course.
Won't be long.
Right you are.